Good morning, everyone. It's Karen from Creations by Karen, and today we are going to make this fall autumn wreath, or autumn wreath, I guess, welcome wreath. So if you come on, make sure you say hi, because everybody that comes on and comments today is going to be entered into the draw when we make this wreath. So if you come on, make sure you say hi, because I want everybody to have a chance, okay? It's about 2 minutes to 9, and I just want to make sure hi guys. Just want to make sure everybody's ready to go. If you have a kit, make sure you let me know that you have a kit so I can tell that you're all. Look at all you guys. Hi. Good to see you. Just waiting, of course, for, the computer to start letting me know you're here. Okay? Yeah. So, has anybody been outside this morning? I went out to take some garbage out and it's cold. Hence the reason for the long sleeves. Like 16 degrees. I know it's coming up to fall, but I don't like cold. Nope, not at all. Sharon, I can see you there. I recognize your face, your page thing. Oh, of course, this is like annoying. But I got to get this right this morning because, I got all you people coming on to make this with me. So I got to make sure it's good to go. Okay? And I still have 1 minute, so hopefully that will work. Oh, God. This is so annoying. Every day it's different. Okay. Maybe we got it going on this morning. Okay, let's go back here. Hi, guys. It's good to see you. It's good to see all of you this morning. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this morning. There we go. I see me. Perfect. Okay. Expand. Got it. 9 a.m. Ready to go. Here we go. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Annie. Annie, you're all ready to go? Good. Hi, Lise. All right, guys. I'm going to put you in the draw, and then we're going to get going. Hi, Charlotte. You got everything ready to go? Good. Let me give me a thumbs up if you are making this with me this morning and you have everything ready to go. We got Jerry. Good morning, Jerry, Charlotte, and Lisa. Charlotte. It was nice to see you this week, Charlotte. Lisa. Okay, scrolling down. Oh my God, look at all of you guys. Hi, Nance. Happy Sunday to you too. Hi, Patch. Good to see you, Patch. All right. Okay. Michelle. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, I gotta make sure I say your name so I can enter you into the draw. If I haven't done that, let me know, okay? Because I get distracted, right? Making wreaths. Sharon. Good morning, Fort. Fort, I'm gonna put you in the draw so you can win this wreath, and I'll bring it with me. And give it to your mom. Cold up there today, Fort? Cold here, man. Okay. Look at you guys being social on my page. Anne and Charlotte. Okay, guys. All right, we're going to get going. And I'm going to go through and tell you everything that you have and what you're going to need. And you already have this in your kit, right? So if you have a kit, one at a time, open your bag, right? So I'm going to show you, hopefully you've already done that. Charlotte, is Melissa helping you this morning in case you have some dexterity issues? Let me know. Okay. Hi, Julia. I'm going to put you in the drawer, Julia. Julia. Okay. So I will scroll back and look at all these comments while I'm waiting for you guys to catch up, okay? So you have a wreath form. This is a 14-inch wreath form, and I get these from Dollar Tree. So make sure if you want to make another one, that's where you get it. I'm going to tell you everything. Good morning, Bonnie. If you want to make another one, I'm going to tell you everywhere where you need to get everything, okay? So Dollar Tree has these. You're going to need a roll of deco mesh, and I got this actually at Michael's. If you have a kit, it's already cut and it's in a bag, so open it up, but don't play with it, okay? So these are regularly, I think, $12.99. I think I got them on sale. I think they were 2 for 1, but I think they still have them. If you live in London, probably not, but if you live in Chatham or Sarnia or somewhere outside of the city that has a Michael's, you'll probably be able to get them, so you can get that. You're going to need some 21-inch mesh, deco mesh, and this is what it looks like in your bag, right? And it's got a tie wrap around it, so don't lose that tie wrap. Just take it off, because you're going to kind of need this in the first little bit, all right? So you have a piece of 21-inch mesh. Whoops. Good morning, Anita. Anita, are you new to the page? I will go back and enter everybody in once I get people started and catching up. You're going to need some Chanel stems. If you have a kit, they are in there. So this is your Chanel stems that are already cut. And you're going to need some tie wraps for the end to put your back on it. Because you got to have a back, guys. Some tie wraps as well. I'm going to put those there so I have them. You're going to need, you have a bow that's pre-made. I made these bows for you guys. And they've got a Chanel stem kind of in the back of it. And this will be put on towards the end. You also have a centerpiece. This is a centerpiece. I got these at Michael's. They were not cheap, but they might be on sale now if you want to go to Michael's. They don't have these in London anymore. I bought them all. But these are the backs from Michael's. So some of you guys have Happy Fall, and some of you just have Welcome, okay? Depending on what you asked for. So I've already got my pre-cut deco mesh, right? And these are cut. They're almost 12 inches, like 11.5 inches, in order to get enough that I needed in a roll. So you're going to use an entire roll. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Mar. How are you? Things are good with you, Mar? Good. So I'm going to put the things that I'm going to need later in this bucket that I've got going on here, and I'm going to stick that over there. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take your wreath form that you have, and you're going to take your cut Chanel stems, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put, see there's 4 rungs, so there's an outside, 2 on the inside, and 1 in the middle. So you're going to use the second row in, right? And then on this particular wreath form, there are 6 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to put a Chanel stem in the crossbar, meaning here, on each section, okay? So what you're going to do is just stick it in and give it 1 twist, or 2. 2 twists, I guess, okay? So first you're going to put 1 Chanel stem on each crossbar. So go ahead and do that now. Morning, Bonnie Clark. Do you have your kit ready to go? So make sure you put your Chanel stem on the second row in on the crossbar. Just go in through the back and give it a twist. All right, now when you guys have the kits are done doing that, let me know, okay? So there's your one on your crossbar. And while I'm waiting for you to do that, I'm just going to go through and add these other people to the draw. So as soon as you've completed putting all your chenille stems on the crossbar, let me know. So Bonnie's here. Anita's here. Mar. Doing okay, Mar? Okay. And Annette and Bonnie Clark. Okay. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys are all good. Let me know if you are. Oh, that's good to hear, Mar. Okay, after you've got your chenille stems on each of your crossbar, you're going to put one in the middle between the two crossbars, okay? So just slip your chenille stem in and give it a twist. And you're going to do that on all the ones that you've already got a chenille stem on. I'll show you what that looks like. So go ahead and do that. Good morning, Carla. Thank you, Carla. Carla, I'm going to put you in the draw. Carla, are you new? Are you new to the page? I'll put you in the draw. As soon as I get mine all put on, and I'm waiting for the people to put theirs on, we will go forward. Okay, so that's what it should look like with all your chenille stems on the second row in, one on each crossbar, and one in between each crossbar, right? So you should have a total of 12 on there, all right? Do you remember Romper Room? Okay. Annie's mother-in-law, Scotty's mom. Oh, hi, Scotty's mom. Okay, I'm going to put you in the draw, Carla. You have an absolutely lovely son and daughter-in-law. Okay. All right, so we've got our 12 chenille stems on the second row, and now we're going to go to the next row down, just the third row down, and you're going to put 2 on each of those. Okay, so you're going to need 12 because you're going to put 2 in each section. So go ahead and do that. I'm doing it with ya. Alrighty. After I'm done this, I have to go buy a lawnmower because mine died, which is not good. So if anybody out there has a lawnmower for sale, let me know. I'll come and get it. At least it's not like ridiculously hot cutting my grass because, I don't know, I never liked cutting the grass at the first time, in the first place, but if it's 900 degrees, I don't want to cut it. But it's not. It's like 16 degrees. I think we're only going to get up to 21 today, which is crazy. All right. Okay, so you should have all your third row done shortly, which is 2 on the third row down. So you've got 12 on the second row in, and then 12 again on the third row down. All right, give you guys a chance to catch up. You will have a few extra tie wraps. Just put them aside. You never know if you're going to need them. Wanted to have more than less. Okay. You bought one off Marketplace yesterday? One what, Mar? Oh, a lawnmower? Yeah. Yeah, I'll look on Marketplace. Okay, everybody got a beverage too? Okay. Just waiting for you guys to catch up to me. I do this a lot, guys, so I don't expect you to be as quick as I am. But I really wanted to take my time and go through it with you today because, you know, if you have a kit, I mean, yeah, you can watch the replay, but I kind of wanted you to kind of get the idea of how to do it, okay? So, I'll give you one more minute to catch up. What's going on, everybody? Look at all you guys. Hi. All right, I'm just going to move my coffee over here. So next week, while I'm waiting for you guys to all catch up, we're going to make this pumpkin up there. Something new. Yep, pumpkin. And I think I'll give one away. So, lawnmower. Yeah, good. Yeah, so we're going to make that pumpkin next week. It's kind of a nice thing for your door. If you're not into wreaths per se, well, it is, I guess, a wreath, but it's different. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting the mesh on. So what I like to do is just on your second or your third row down, I'm just going to move these tie wraps down like this. Okay, so they're not in my way. Just move them down. Okay, so now we're going to be working on our first row of tie wraps. So your second row down. And I want you to take your chenille stem that wrapped around that 21-inch mesh, and I want you to make a loop like this. Give it a twist. 2 or 3 twists is fine. So it should look like this, okay? You're good, Charlotte? Perfect. And then you're going to apply this on the outside row, okay? So the first row on a crossbar, so right here. So what you want to do is you want to put it through the back and then wrap it around one side and then wrap it around the other side. A couple of times is fine. And then you're going to just twist it at the back. Give it 3 or 4 twists, because this is going to be your hanger. You don't want that to come off. And this is where your cutters come in. Just cut the excess off. So this is what it should look like. Okay? Just sitting in the top. All right? Give you a second to do that. Annie, how are you doing? Are you okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay, Annie. All right. I'm going to keep going. All right, so you're going to take your 21-inch mesh, and you're going to find the end of it. All right, just like this. And this is where your 5-inch template comes in, okay? So just open it up a ways. Now what you want to do is just scrunch like this. So this is what it's going to look like, scrunched like that, all right? Go ahead and do that. And then you're going to apply it to your outside row. Now, I don't want you to do it where your hanger is. Just off to the side is fine, but you don't want to put it on your hanger. So you just want to place it down in between your chenille stem. And on this one, you don't want to do like more than 1 or 2 twists for your chenille stem. Just give it a nice twist and make sure it's really snug, okay? So really snugly twist it and just twist it again. All right, so this is what it's going to look like attached, right? And then what I like to do is just cut this excess mesh off. And I use my wire cutters for this, just because it's easy. You can use your scissors. Go ahead and use your scissors if you want. Just the excess, and you're going to throw it out. Okay? So, you've got your first piece of 21-inch mesh. You're not going to cut these tie wraps off. Now take your template that you've made, 5-inch template. You're going to scrunch this sort of together like this. Apply your template to the base where you started it, and that measures 5 inches. All right? And then what you want to do is just pull it up a little bit, open your next tie wrap, place it down at the 5 inches, and secure it in place. Nice and snug. 2 or 3 twists is fine. I like 3. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Little poof. It's a poof. Once you have that down, you just take your wire cutters and you clip off the excess chenille stem, and you just put this down to the side, okay? Because you don't want that chenille stem to be sticking up. All right, so you can see I've cut my chenille stem off and I've turned it to the side. All right, and you're just going to do that on all the the chenille stems on the outside row. Okay, take your template, place it down at the 5-inch mark, right, and then place it in between your your chenille stem. Just make sure these are snugged down, guys. Okay, so snug it down, 3 twists, and clip it off. How we doing? Are we doing okay? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are following me here. Five inches, guys. Just apply it down. Give it a twist 3 times. You want to really make sure that these tie wraps are nice and snug, because the last thing you want is for one of these to come off. Let me know how it's going, guys, please. Annie, you following here? Is this okay for you, Charlotte? Good. Jerry, you good? Charlotte, good? Okay, guys, good. Don't worry about them not being even, because we're going to fix that once we get this all on, okay? Things are good. Am I quick, Annie? Sorry. Just do your best, Danny. You can always watch it in replay, but I'd like you to try to go along with me. Okay. You don't have any problems with the dexterity, Charlotte, right now? Okay. I'm going to give you time to catch up. Don't worry about it, okay? You want to make sure that you only use the 5 inches, because if you don't, you'll run out. You don't want that. Melissa's helping you. Good. Hi, Melissa. Okay, put that on the wrong one. You guys get 1 minute to catch up here, because I got to take this one off. I get distracted, guys. Just going to replace this. Chanel, that's why you have extras. I got to put this on here. Okay, moving forward. You know, you can make this wreath in any color, for any type season, really, if you wanted to. Each season, the stores have different little signs that you can buy, and you know, it would work for any season, really. But I just chose this one for the fall. Who's still with me? Give me a thumbs up, you guys, if you're still with me. As you can see, Lexi's not hanging out here today. Well, she is. She's laying in her bed. She's become quite bored with it, I think. She finally, I think, got the fact that I'm not talking to her. And they have, I think, on like places like Amazon, you can get like little templates that are plastic. I just think cutting a template out of just making a template out of cardboard works just as well. All right, you don't have to spend any money. And if you lose it, it's no big deal, right? Okay, one more. Now this last one is going to be affixed to the first one that you've put on, right? And that's why we've left the chenille stem long. So we can just put this down, and you're just going to affix it into that stem that you didn't cut off, and you're going to give it a nice twist, all right? So really make sure it's securely in place, because it will come out if you don't, all right? Just clip it off. And then you just want to clip off the excess mesh that you have left, okay? And that's why you guys have a little bit extra. It's just in case you weren't cognizant on the whole 5 inches thing. That's why you have a little bit more. All right. Still watching. Yay. Thanks, Michelle. All right. So once you get this, and this is what it looks like once you've gone ahead and put it all. Kind of looks wonky right now, but we're going to fix it, right? So what you want to do now is just open up all your mesh. And this is where you can make it sort of all even between each one. There you go. Alright. Like so. You can do this now, or you can do it after you're done. Whatever one you want. Doesn't matter. I do it now just because it's easier for me. Cute. Well, not cute yet, Mar. Will be. Okay, so I've poofed out all my mesh. It's a little bit different, all poofed out. Okay, so you've got all your outside done. Now we're just going to start working on the inside, all right? And this is where your plaid mesh that you got in your kit comes in. Now this can be a bit challenging, but I'm gonna go slow so I can show you guys exactly how to make the rolls. And we haven't done this before. Happy birthday, well, thanks, Mikey. Last week was my birthday. It's just another day for me, right? Yes, it was nice. All right. So I'm just going to place this on the table next to me. And if you've got a bigger space, you can leave it on there, all right? But I'm going to show you how to do the next part, all right? So you have, this is poly burlap, all right? So it's different than a deco mesh. It will fray, and that's why I asked you guys not to muck around with it. I don't muck around with this, because the more you handle burlap, the more it frays, but you're really not going to see it too much. So, you know, if you do have a little bit of fray, you just cut it off, right? All right, so you're going to pull one off like this. And this is where the clothes peg comes in that you guys all got in your kits, right? I gave everybody a clothes peg. So, this can be a challenge pulling it off, right? And I like to just to open it off to the side. So you're going to take your piece of deco mesh, and these are about almost 18 inches. They're like 17, but I kind of wanted just to cut them on the square where the squares are on each row. So that's why it's not quite 18 inches. It's just about 18 inches, not quite. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one end and you're going to roll it down about 3 times. 3 times. Then you're going to take your clothes peg and you're going to clip it onto the end. So like this, right? Then you're going to do it sort of on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Once you, and this is what it's going to look like. Then you're just going to scrunch up the 2. So this is what you're left with. And then you're going to take your clothes peg off, put your fingers between the 2, like this, and you're going to place it on the third row tie wrap or a chenille stem. So you just place it down and you just give it a couple of good twists. Nice and snug, guys. 2, 3. And then clip it off. Right? Turn that tie wrap down. And then I like to just bring both of these sides up and twist it slightly. Okay? So this is what the first one looks like when it's on. Okay? You're going to do that 12 times, right? So you're going to get the hang of it by the time you get to the 12th one. So you're going to need 12 pieces, right? And which you have in your kit. So just take your deco mesh. See how this frays? Don't worry about it. Just cut it off. That's why you have scissors. So just start at the one end, roll it down. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, got stuck. Take your clothes peg, clip it. Go to the other end. 1, 2, 3. Looks like this. Then you're just going to scrunch it up. So because this is plaid, you can just stay in the center. Take your clothes peg off, put it in your fingers like this, and apply it onto your wreath form and your chenille stem. Once again, it doesn't matter where you start doing this. Just make sure they're all the same. 1, 2, 3 twists and clip it off. How's everybody doing? Good? You following? Perfect. And then you're just going to see, and this sticks to the one next to it, so just have your scissors handy. Turn it and lay it down. Okay? And go to the next one. Start at the end, curl it down. 1, 2, 3, clip. Turn it down. 1, 2, 3, and then scrunch it up. Take your clothes peg off. And apply it to your wreath form. Couple of good twists. 1, 1, 2, 3. Clip it off. Turn it down. Give it a light twist. We're going to adjust all these once we're done, not worrying. Hi, Jerry. Jerry, what's that face for? Is it making sense? Okay. Turn it down. 1, 2, 3. Clips. You can get these clips at Dollarama or Dollar Tree. Both of them have them, I think. They're handy. 1, 2, 3. Scrunch it up. Place it down, 3 twists, clip it off. Twist it to the side. So if you find when you're pulling them apart, they snag, just take your scissors and clip them apart, okay? Turn it down, 3, and then, oh, there's some fray. I like to cut my fray off as I'm going, if I can. And place this in. Charlotte and Annie, are you following okay? Bonnie? Just clipping my excess fray off as I'm going along. Turn it down. 1, 2, 3. Close peg that. Down. 1, 2, 3. And then scrunch it up. And just place it onto your wreath form. Like this. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it doesn't take long to make, right? But I know if you're new to doing this, it takes a little bit of time to sort of figure it out, right? And I get that, totally get that. Let me just look here. Good. Okay. Moving forward. One, 2, 3. Clip that. Go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then scrunch it up. They look like roses. Oh, I guess they look like roses. Sure. Give this a twist. 1, 2, 3. Somebody told me they thought they looked like carnations with the ruffly kind of deal on it. Okay, I'll go with that. You might have a little bit of mesh kind of just floating around when you're doing this. It's always nice to have a garbage can handy. I'll get a big one. just take this off, place it down. Give it a twist. And clip it off. Just a few more to go. Turn it down. 1, 2, 3. Take that. I like it when I'm using like a plaid or a striped mesh, because then I can just follow the stripe or the plaid and they're even, right? Does that make sense at all? I don't know. Let me know. How are you guys doing out there? Looks nice so far. Yeah, I quite like it. Jerry? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you think this is, I'm going too fast, or give me a comment, or if you think I'm going okay, or I don't know. Let me know. Give this a twist. It sticks to everything and not just mesh, right? Sticks to me, sticks to everything. Okay. Getting there. We're almost done the heart part. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Give it a nice scrunch. This. 3 twists, clip it off. Now I will say that you're supposed to get like 19 feet in this roll. I think that's what it said. 10 inches by 19 feet. Okay, so you definitely have enough to make this wreath. Some rolls, I know when I was cutting them for the people that were making them, I had 1 or 2 left over. So I think some are like 19 and some are a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. I don't know. But it was a bit irritating. Whatever. As with most things in life, some things are irritating. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Scrunch it up. Now on this one, I had 2 pieces left over. And that's why I gave you some extra Chanel stems, because I'm going to show you why. No, actually I just have 1, because I only had 1 on this rung, because I cut it off, right? It's here. Let's take this Chanel stem, stick it in. So if you're looking at this and you want to make sure that you have it so it's curl side up, of course, this would take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, but I didn't mention that, and I probably should have. Sorry. Okay, and just take this. This is my last one, guys. 1, 2, 3. This off. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to hang it on my, I have like a wreath form here, and I'm just going to hang it on here. Where's my hanger that I put on there? And I do have, I'm going to just put this up a bit. I'm just going to have a look to see if there's any open space, because I do have one left, right? So you kind of just open these out a little bit, kind of to fill in space. And I see a spot here where I can put one, so I'm just going to put a tie wrap in, because I have one extra. Most people, I think, had one extra. So do what I'm doing and just kind of go through. Don't worry about if there's like gaps, because you're not going to see it, okay? Just don't worry about that. But I'm just going to put this in that space that I found because I had an extra piece, and I'm going to apply it there. I'm going to do a few of these for a fundraiser for the rescue I work with. Oh, that's great. That's great, Jerry. Let me know, and I will donate something. Jerry, I'd be happy to do that. I'm all about fundraisers. I'm happy to donate something. Okay, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. A friend of mine asked me, they're having it's the Army Navy Club, Army Navy Veterans Club on Colburn Street, and they're having a fundraising craft show. And they asked me if I would like to participate, and I said, of course. And that's October the 3rd, guys, so mark that on your calendar. It's at the Army Navy Veterans Club on Pall Mall Street, and I'm going to be there, right? And if you come and say you're a member of Creations by Karen, I'll give you a discount. 2, 3. Hi, Annie, you're late for the party. All right. So I've got all mine in and in place. So, you guys are still with me. So I'm going to put this up. I'm just going to have a look. And I'm just going to open up these. They'll look like little loop things. And I'm just going to open them up to fill in some space. Looks good. Okay, that thumbs up. I'm a little late, sorry I missed the beginning. No problem, that's why there's a replay. But I'm going to be moving this to my YouTube channel, so make sure that you go to my YouTube channel. If you're here already on YouTube, hi. Make sure you like and subscribe. I do tutorials every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Well, most Sunday mornings. There's ones that if I'm not in the city, I can't do them, but whatever. Just make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know every time I upload a video on all sorts of different DIY crafts. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is put the bow on. Okay, so this is what it looks like, guys. So far. Right? Looks pretty good. Now you're not going to see the gaps in between because we're going to put a back on it, right? That's orange. So here's my bow that I'm going to put on, and I've got 2 Chanel stems. So what I want to do is find the top where I've hung it, and I'm going to go between the first row and the second, or sorry, no. I'm going to apply this underneath between the two, between the top and the second row. Once I have it where I want it, I'm just going to, and you want to do that right underneath the hanger that you've put on, and just give it a good twist. See at the back? And then I'm just going to cut the excess off. Okay, so this is what my bow looks like it's applied. Once again, you'll see some gaps here. Don't worry about that, because once we put the back on it, you're not going to see it. Alright, so there's my bow on. Yay. And the next thing I'm going to put on is this welcome sign. Okay, so if you look at this welcome sign that's in your kit, it's got like a hanging thing, and it's made out of wire. And all you're going to do is you're going to turn this slightly up, like one thumb width down, like that. Okay, and you're going to just apply this to the bottom row. Okay, so if you're looking at the back, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 rungs. This is going on the 4th rung. All right, right underneath the bow where that crossbar is, right there. Do you see it? So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to place it down and just put it there. And then I'm just going to turn this down and secure it tightly. Now this is just fluoro wire, so it's really easy to move, right? So this is what it looks like once you've got the centerpiece put on, like so. Cool, eh? I like it. I really like it. Now, you're almost at the end, guys. Got one more thing to do, and that's put the back on it. So what I like to do is look at it, pull these out a little bit. You can see I'm mucking around with it. So it sits nice, right? Once again, don't worry about the space showing, because you're going to put a back on it. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the back on it. Just going to lay this down. It's very cool. Thanks, Mar. So I get these backs. I got them at Walmart, actually. They're orange. Somebody said they had them at Dollarama. I didn't see any when I went. And these were $3.38, I believe, at Walmart. So I'm just going to place this on the back of this wreath that I've made. And if you look really closely on these, you can see how it's kind of got like rungs, I guess I want to call them, where it's been woven. And I'm going to apply it to the top first, the top being where your hanger is, just next to one side of the hanger. This is where your tie wraps come in, guys. And also your scissors, right? So what I'm going to do is on the 3rd rung down, take my scissors, and I'm going to poke a hole in the place. It's, I think, placemats, right? Poke a hole in it, feed my tie wrap in from the back, and come through the hole. This is a bit tricky because the hole will close over really quickly, like this, right? And then I'm going to poke another hole, 1 rung up. You know what I have? I have a pair of manicure scissors. Hey, these will work. And then poke a hole through, I love this wreath. Thanks, Annie. Put this through. And just put it through the top of the head of the tie wrap. You got a flat end and a curved end. You're going to put it through the flat end and snug it up and clip it off. And like I gave you a bunch of tie wraps, you only really need to have 4 to put this back on it. But I gave you extra because in case you wanted to put more on. So you come down from the top where you've applied it, come to the bottom, take your scissors, make a hole, take your tie wrap, come in through the bottom of the rung, come through the hole, make another hole on the other side, and just feed it through. I do have a few of these for sale if anybody's interested in them. Just personal message me and we can chat about that. If you're looking to buy one, I'm making them up for a craft show. And I have a friend who also does a market, and I always give her a few to hang up in her place. So we're going to go to the side, poke a hole, come in through the back, almost done, like 5 minutes. And just put this back on, snug it up. Like I said, you only need like really 4. You did get more than these 4 in your kit. Feel free to put more on if you want. You only need 4. But if you want to go more than that, by all means. Put this back. And push this through. Okay. And once you have all your tie wraps on, you just turn them in to the inside, okay? And you really don't notice these on the back. So I'll hold this up so you can see what it looks like. Like so. And then this is the front. Your completed wreath in a little over an hour. You got one of these bad boys for your door for fall. So cute, right? So I'm just going to have a look at it, see if I see any fray. I'm going to cut that off. And as you can see, once you've put that back on, you can't see any of the open space that you had on here. Okay? Cool, eh? I like it. Hi, Debbie Morehouse. Finally on break. Well, I'm glad you're on break, Deb. It's nice to see you. It was nice to see you last week, too. So I'm just going to go scroll through and put everybody that came in and said hi into the draw for today. Debbie. I just got to scroll up in case I missed anybody. Let's see. Oh dear. Jerry. Oh yeah, you got to have backs on the wreaths. I just like to finish things off. That's just me though. Guys, I'm just OCD, right? I like to have everything look finished. Are you starting? Look at me, I have to go through. Are you starting your Christmas designs yet? All my Christmas craft shows in Maryland have been canceled because of COVID, which is totally understandable. The only one that is still in question is the London Christmas Craft Show. That is still a question. So I hope to hear from them sometime the first week of September if it's a go or not. My guess is that it won't be, just simply because you're limited to 50 people in its space. Last year we had, I think 13,000 people went through that craft show in 4 days, and that's way more than 50 people at a time. So I think economically it wouldn't work for these people that are holding the craft show, and that means a lot of people got to stand outside longer to get in. So what I think I'm going to do is do a open house, maybe craft show here at my house. In mid-November, to allow people to have an opportunity to buy local, right? And then because a lot of my crafts that I make for craft shows are personalized, I will be doing that on site here, which would be kind of a good thing. So I'm thinking maybe the weekend of the 15th of November would probably be a good time. I know that sucks. I know. It does suck, right? But although I probably won't be going on vacation 4 times this year either. So, anyways, a great idea. Keep me informed. Yes, I will. I will. But I will tell you that I am going to be participating in a craft show on October the 3rd at the Army Navy Club on Colburn Street. I'll give you more information about that. And lots of great gift ideas. Yeah, I always have a lot of... I don't sleep. And that's on October 3rd. Anyone that is a member of Creations by Karen will be getting a discount at my booth. And I'm going to have some kind of cool stuff there. And also, I'm going to be donating 10% of my proceeds to the Army Navy Club. Because, they do a really good job, these people. Right? They're... I know, Annie. I might have wine. I don't know. I never know. We'll say cocoa with wine. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I will show you what I'm making next week. Kind of cool. Like it. Something different. I'm going to get up and show you. Look at this pumpkin. How cool is that pumpkin? That's what we're going to do next week. This pumpkin. So make sure you tune in next week and hang out with me for, it's not going to take an hour, probably 45 minutes, I don't know. And we'll make this pumpkin good autumn thing for your door. That's so kind of you. I have moments. I'm kind of a kind person. Some people would disagree. Anyways, that's it, guys. Have a great rest of the day. I'm glad you all stopped in and said hi. And I'm going to pull the person that won this. So I put everybody's name in this, and I hope I put everybody's name in. Love it. Good. Thanks. Thanks, Lise. Lise, I've got to get that thing to you. I'm going to do that this week. I appreciate your patience. It's been insane. Okay. So the first person, person that won this wreath is, I need a drum roll. Debbie Morehouse, you are on break and you won this wreath. I'll bring it in to you. Debbie Morehouse. You won this wreath, and I'll bring it in. Okay? Thanks, everybody, for coming in today and hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. We're going to make that pumpkin wreath. It's not really a wreath. Pumpkin door thing. We'll call it a door thing. Anyways, in the meantime, have a great week. Have a great week, and look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning. Take care, and love you all. Have a great one. Bye.